Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome back to our channel. If you don't know, I'm Brandon.
I'm Charvon.
We're
Parker's on the go. So today we're going to be doing something a little different.
Just a little different.
It's cruise day.
Kinda.
Sort of, yeah.
So we got through a day and a half of filming and realized all of our footage was in slow motion.
With no sound.
So I said, Siobhan.
Yes, Brandon.
We're going to make lemons out of lemonade here.
And how are we going to do that?
We're going to provide director's commentary on today's video.
Hold on to your seats, because we have no idea how this is going to go.
We did not script this at all, so
No.
you get our first person view of what actually is going on. So thank you guys for being here. Enjoy the video.
Let's go.
So this is us pulling up to the cruise terminal. FYI, I know it's Dominican Republic. It's hot.
Yeah, of course it's hot.
Yes.
I don't think that was the important part here. The important part here is this is where you drop off the luggage. As you can see where that van is pulling up, that's where our transportation service dropped us off. The porters were right there ready to take your luggage. They give you a blue immigration card, as you can see here that I'm holding in my hand, and you fill that out and then you make your way towards the port.
Finding out later, people who took the normal Norwegian shuttle from the airport, they already got these beforehand.
Yes.
So they had the benefit of filling it out on the way to. We did not. We had to kind of fill it out in line, kind of in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah. So once we actually got everything done, as you can see, once we actually got all luggage checked in and we had our document, we started to look at where we needed to go. So in line underneath that tent, that's where you start to line up to go through immigration.
Yes. It was quite the long line, but it moved. Once it moved quickly.
Yeah. So they did not start checking people in until 11 o'clock on the dot. We got there a little earlier.
Yes.
We left our hotel at 10. So we got there just a little bit before 11. But it was a lot of shaded area. Now, the thing about this particular cruise is there were people getting off at the same time as we were getting on.
Super weird.
So we were a little confused about what the situation was and where we needed to go. But once we found our way, we actually were in a good position. So we're actually lining up now to
See people jump in line, which is cool.
absolutely.
It's fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Jump the line. Yeah.
So we're getting in line now to get ready to
Still jump in the line.
board to board the ship. Now, once we actually got in line and it started moving, the whole process from the time we started to the time we actually got ready to get on the ship was about
38 minutes.
38 minutes.
As you can see, Brandon needs to work on his gimbal skills, as this was very shaky, because Siobhan was filling out immigration for the both of us.
As we were walking the line.
Yes. So as you see, Brandon needs to work on his camera handling here. How long did it take you specifically to fill out the immigration forms?
From the time we got in line to the time we got to the front of the line. Once we got through the immigration, it was really quick. They just looked at our passport stamp and they basically sent us along our way. And this is where we found out we had to pay, you see it,
$20 to enter and leave the country.
Yes. So because we flew in the day before, we had to pay a $20 exit fee. A $20 per person exit fee to leave.
$20 to leave somewhere that I really just got to.
So this is something that the Dominican Republic has put into law. So this is something that you would have to do. Now, if we had flown in the day of, we would not have to do that. But because we flew in the day before, we had to. As you saw on my passport, they give you this fancy little exit sticker saying, hey, I paid my $20. I can now leave.
I will keep that sticker for the rest of time because it cost me $20.
It did. And yep, there you go. That's the information about it.
Man,
so,
right on time.
Right on time. Okay. So once we actually paid our exit fee, we were greeted through the line, and we were able to speak with this nice young lady who processed our documents very quickly.
They stamp. You get a stamp on your passport at least.
Yes.
So there's that. You get to pay for a stamp on your passport.
She is handing our documents back, and then we are off to board the ship.
We taking pictures.
Oh, look at us. We look so cute.
We got to actually keep those signs, which Charvon immediately broke.
So once we exit that area, this is, like we said, this is a destination port. So you can actually take excursions and stuff in this port. You actually really don't need to leave the port. There's a lot of shopping, bar, restaurants. There's a pharmacy there, as you guys can see. So, and at that lighthouse area, there is a pool. So if you decide, or if you cruise into La Romana, then you can actually stay in port if you don't have a shore excursion. Once you get through, you actually have to go through a duty free with like most ports.
Yes.
To get to the ship.
They're trying to get you drunk before you even get on the ship.
They were not, which is weird because if we brought liquor before we got on the ship, we would have been able to use it on the ship.
No, I feel like you would have had to check it as normal, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doll was weird, by the way. I just had to point that out.
What dance is this?
I don't know. It was some good music happening. So, coming up, you will see there is a great space for like picture opportunity.
Hey, that's me.
But because everybody stops there to take pictures, you either got to move really fast or you just got to kind of take pictures and move on. Another thing to be mindful of is that hill is very steep. Yeah, this hill is crazy. Hey, how you doing with the sun, brother?
I'm managing, Charvon. Damn, I guess we could have.
But we didn't know. Look at her. She's pretty. Yeah, so the ship was very pretty, but yes. That hill is very steep, so if you have some kind of limitations, just be aware and make sure you ask for wheelchair assistance. Once we got there, we noticed there were plenty of other places to record an intro, but it did not matter.
Yep. Here's the weirdest part to me. So, you know how you used to the pomp and circumstance when you get on the ship? No, not this one. You're just getting on as if you're just coming back from a port day. Yeah. That was very weird to me. It was weird.
It kind of threw us off a little bit. But hey, at least they were there to give us hand sanitizer on the scoreboard.
Yeah, hooray.
So now once we get off the elevator, they send you straight to your muster station. So there is no excuse to get this muster drill, not to get this muster.
Yeah, they were still calling people late into the day, and I don't understand why.
Yeah. So this is our muster station. So if anything would happen, this is where you go. They give you a sticker to put on your car to say, hey, I completed my muster drill.
Again, do this when you get on the ship.
So you don't have to worry.
So you don't have to worry about saying you're not the person who they're calling at 5:30.
Absolutely.
And we can't leave.
Absolutely. So there is a long walk to actually go inside the ship, but before we take that walk, just kind of check out the view of this port. Like, I understand there's a ship there and it's kind of weird, but the water is beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful view. So just being in that port kind of made you feel like, okay, we're ready to go on this new adventure.
It takes me back, man.
I know. It was, I really miss it. But onward and onward.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right, so here's where we're trying to find a lunch.
Yeah, but this is the thing about Norwegian. And since I've done the Viva and now the Joy, when you enter their ships, there's not a big pomp and circumstance. It's not like when you enter carnivals, you just walk onto the ship. There's no promenade, there's no atrium area. You just kind of walk into something. Here we walked into the buffet. We walked into Garden Grill.
So this is the local.
Yes.
Where they had terrible chicken wings. We'll get that. They do have complimentary pizza, as you saw, if you make a right to La Casina. But yeah, here's the local where you can get basically just bar food. It's not very good bar food. Apparently this is different from
the Viva, absolutely. Oh, but look, hey,
there's Raquel again.
There's Raquel. If you guys have not, go over and subscribe to MH Family Adventure. She is an amazing channel, plenty of educational content, and very, very entertaining, beautiful family.
Yes.
But also subscribe to us too if you haven't already. So this is the interesting part. On the outside of the deck, on the back of the ship, there was a buffet. Now, this was a very limited buffet, but it kept you away from the crowd. And if you were looking for very simple foods, such as hamburger, hot dogs, french fries, you can find them here. Of course, there was a salad bar. But the other thing is, most of the time, there was Indian food out there. And that's where they kept it the whole time. The other thing is they have weird juice options. So you'll see, I'm explaining to Brandon to kind of mix the orange passion fruit cocktail with the orange juice to make a great concoction and get you through.
It was delicious.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah.
But we had drink packages, so I did not frequent this very often.
And this is the back of the ship. You know, every ship has that one area where you just kind of head to every single day. And
that's what we did. We were there every day.
Every day.
A lot.
Yes. So this is the inside buffet. Now this is where everybody just tended to go. And that's where we ended up getting most of our food from, was the buffet on the inside, the garden grill. As you can see, there's desserts there. There's another salad bar.
Never eaten off a salad bar on a cruise ship.
I did once on Carnival and I did not fare well. So I won't do that again. But plenty of food options, the usual cruise food. I will say this cruise, I wasn't overly impressed by Norwegian's food choices.
I was not, no.
No. And that's kind of sad, being that I was coming off of the Viva and they had amazing food. And you guys have heard me say over and over again, outside of Celebrity, I would say Norwegian had the second best food, not on this particular sailing.
It's better than MS, but it isn't better than MSC's
food. It is better than MSC's food. I don't think that's hard to beat. All right, so bacon wrapped mushroom, mashed potatoes, a mushroom and cheese quesadilla, and a bratwurst, which looks like a smoked sausage. So we're just gonna try this. I think we're still gonna go like out back and get a hot dog and cheeseburger, but we wanted to try this first.
How's your food?
It's good so far. I really want to get a piece of pizza, and I've been thinking about trying a cheeseburger, but I'm gonna have to slow my pace. But it's good so far.
Good so far? Mm-hmm. Viva good?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet. But I'm just having my first bite. The bacon wrapped meatloaf. It's okay. It needs like salt and pepper. And the mashed potatoes are good. So that's all I've tried so far.
Initial thoughts on the food is the chicken has good flavor, but it's dry. Let me try this bacon wrapped.
You're not gonna like it.
It's all right.
Oh. Yeah, I said it needs some salt and pepper.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest meatloaf fan as you.
Yeah. The bacon helps it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest meatloaf fan, the single or the food. So, yeah, it's okay. It's passable. I'm gonna get a burger after.
I'm getting pizza.
And pizza.
Yeah.
Let's eat like we're 12 again.
Let's do it.
So news to me, Charvon did tell me, but they keep the utensils on the table, so you ain't gotta fight at the buffet for it.
Right. Yeah. Pretty good.
That's my new favorite thing for now.
So if you're interested in pizza, you'll come towards the local and you'll take a left and you'll see that the pizzas will be serving here between 12 and 4 p.m. Oh, hello.
Pizza?
Yes. Can I have 2 pepperoni and 1 mushroom? Thank you so much. Pizza, Caesar salad, pork soup with udon noodles. Huh. Interesting. Hi. Yeah, absolutely.
With everything?
That's definitely yes. Onions.
Yeah, the onion after.
Okay.
Spinach, would you like some?
No spinach. So pork soup with udon noodles, and they put it in a broth. It's like a ramen. So they dip it in a broth, and then
would you like some chili?
Just a little. I'm getting it for my husband, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that should be fine.
careful.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Just spoon on this side.
Spoon over there. Thank you.
Welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Pizza was good.
Charvon barely made it back to the table. She had both of those things. She almost dropped everything.
And that soup was super hot. He said be careful, he meant it. What did you think about it?
It was good. It was good. It was solid.
Yeah, it was a good alternative just to everyday.
Yeah.
Wish it was stir fried, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're ever looking for a ramen, that's where you can go find it. It's something they call it pork soup.
Yeah. I don't know why was I trying to eat this with a spoon?
I have no idea. That's interesting. I guess you wanted the broth too, which makes sense.
That's how I ate it. I had to get another.
So what are you explaining here?
I'm explaining how this is. It's okay. It's good, but it's not. You know, it was solid. So this is us in the kids club. The
teen club.
Teen club.
Entourage, which is weird. It's not weird. I guess it makes sense that they put it by the pizza because it's a teen club.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But it was not much to do in here. I would not be happy.
No. Okay, so what do you think about the actual area? Like, what do you think? Do you think they would be able to entertain themselves?
I see you were trying to cut me off before I started talking about Mario Kart. If you want to play me in Mario Kart, let me know. I'm the best in the world.
Everybody doesn't know about that.
Yeah,
okay.
well, that's what I'm telling them. But as far as the space as a whole, I would be a little disappointed if I was a kid. The game systems are a little dated. I know Mario Kart uses like evergreen, but the game systems are a little dated. And this is what I'm explaining. You can also see a baseball game. We are in Dominican Republic. They are known for baseball. They did have a foosball table that you couldn't play. You could change the music here, but like I said, overall, I've seen way better kids' clubs on other ships.
Absolutely. So now we're headed outside to the pool deck, and one thing I will say about this area is, well, first of all, you see they're going to sell you the beverage package, so look for upgrades because it will happen if you didn't get a chance to buy it.
I don't know what that got.
They were excited to be on camera. So one thing I will say about this pool deck is there are 2 pools and 4 hot tubs. One of the pools is just like a plunge pool. Actually, it's 7 feet deep. The other one goes from 4 feet to 7 feet. So be very mindful. They're not really kid-friendly pools.
No.
Okay. You want to tell them about Spinnaker?
Yes. So this is basically the observation deck, essentially. I like the space is dope. I really like the space. What I didn't like is most ships, the observation deck, you can just look out to the water.
Right.
On this observation deck, there's that
deck.
There's the deck that restricts your view, so it's not as nice as the other observation decks on other ships.
Yeah. So this is the lighthouse area with the pool that I was telling you about. That is actually in port. So if you don't want to leave the port, you can go and relax in the pool and just chill out off the ship. Now we are at the shore excursion desk. So the little known thing about the shore excursion desk on Norwegian is this particular cruise, they weren't very helpful. They just said, here's a piece of paper, check what you want to do and give it back to me. We'll give you a ticket. I was actually looking for information on some of the excursions and they were just like, just make sure you read this. So basically, I took it to read it. So what they have is a sightseeing or a short excursion form that actually tells you about the excursions and the activity levels. And then you actually go back over to the other form and check which one you want, fill out your cabin number and your name, sign it, give it back to them, and they will print tickets and put it on your door at your cabin. They were not helpful at all.
No. And we also had a shore excursion credit that was applied a little awkwardly.
Yes, it was $50 whole.
$50.
Yes.
But it's only off of one person's excursion in the room.
So that's the free at sea thing.
So if you want to, on debarking day, you can tour the Miami International Airport for 2 hours for $69. Nice. Would you want to tour the airport?
I don't think is it technically an airport tour or is it just a city tour and they take you to the airport?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
I think it's a city tour and then they take you to the airport. That makes a lot more sense.
I will hope so. So I guess if you have a flight,
Yeah. If you have a flight, then you have some time to kill, as we will. These tours will help because you can actually just have something to do with your luggage. You don't have to sit at the airport for 14 hours. Like, you can actually go around and look at some things and then go to the airport.
Something to think about.
Something to think about.
All right, so we decided on our excursion. Again, Charvon just loves to dance. So you're just gonna
I like to move my feet. We are headed to the cabin. Listen, I know I have a reputation that my husband has put on me about not being able to find my cabin, but y'all always notice I'm always the one finding the cabin. He's never looking for it.
Cause I'm always holding the camera.
Okay.
And you also saw her try to break into somebody's room.
I didn't try to break into somebody's room. I just got the wrong cabin.
And we did have our luggage like immediately, so that was another good thing.
Yes. This is a quick cabin tour. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Okay, so welcome. Makeup room. Do not disturb. Hey, how are you?
Everything good?
Everything is good. Thank you.
Welcome to Miami. I can't wait to see Miami.
Yeah, right. Miami, here we come. So this is the converter that you can get off of Amazon. So as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3 places to plug in regular plugs, and then you have 3 ports, V ports for type A. So you have type A on one side and whatever you need on the other side, lightning or USB-C. This is from cruise on and is non-surge protection. So that means that you can actually use these on a cruise ship. So what I'm going to do is take this, plug it in here. And now we have space for multiple items to charge. Look at that. There we go. So if you are cruising the older ship, these things are perfect just so you can have multiple items to charge. And as you can see, the green light is on. So if you are cruising on an older ship, these are perfect. Go to our Amazon shop today to purchase yours. Ours at the time of purchase was $16.99, which is a good deal. So go over and purchase it. Where are we now, Brandon?
All right, so this is a bad Brandon keeping up with things cruise. I had lost my ship card and they were able to go ahead and print me out another ship card. You cannot put a hole in those, so they won't hole punch it because there's a chip in it.
Right.
So have a lanyard that you can put
with
the card
sleeve.
With a sleeve that you can put it in because they will not punch a hole because it disables the card. No, God.
Boy, no, sir. No, sir.
I tried.
Listen, sir.
I tried.
Let it happen. Just let it happen.
She did not. Spoiler alert here.
Just let it happen. Just Yeah, I got it.
I'll let you pass, by the way. If I wanted to stop you, I would have stopped you. If you, for any reason, forgot to break down your bills before you got on the ship, there's this machine right when you get into the casino that'll break down the bills for you.
I wonder if I can break down the fives.
Try it.
Break a bill. See if it works.
It breaks it. I was wondering how far to break it down. Well, they need five. So we're not going to
Hey, there you go.
All right, so of course I had to play at least $5 because I've never played import before.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing I did not know is that, you know, how usually you get on the cruise ship, you can't play until the ship takes sail.
Yes.
Here, you can play as soon as you get on board.
Yep. So that was fun.
She immediately lost $5.
$25.
$25?
Green swipes.
Oh, for the green one.
Yes.
Okay.
And these are the one card.
Three swipes every
You play casino?
I do.
Well, what game?
Slots, just the slots.
Slots. We have slot tournament tomorrow. You can sign up for 35. Tomorrow. Just the schedule. You can take it.
Okay.
You're a blogger?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, may I follow you?
Yes, absolutely.
Actually,
It's cash money.
not cash money.
Okay, so one thing we did notice is every chance they get, Norwegian is going to try to upsell you on something.
So yeah, so this Starbucks is not part of your normal, if you get the regular drink package, Starbucks is not included in that.
No.
That is an additional charge, which I think Miss Parker was referring to.
Yes. So many places to sit on board. So many places. We are now in the Pinnacle Lounge and Sushi Bar. And it's very nice. And this is a nice grown up, like, you want to have a cognac and some sushi. This is
Not a cognac and some sushi.
I don't know why people drink the sake and sushi.
I'm not a drinker and I don't eat sushi. But I can almost assure you that people don't drink cognac and eat sushi.
Well, it's giving a cognac-y vibe here. But, you know, it's really nice. I like it. It's nice little nooks and crannies on this ship. I really like it.
So here we go again. We end up at the back of the ship, like I said, this is always our kind of North Star. All right, so if you come out of the Pinnacle Lounge to the after the ship, you end up right up on deck 11. And there's a bar downstairs because we're desperately trying to find a bar. Because I need a Coke. What you got going on?
An abundance of cheese fries. They're really good.
Really good.
They are really good.
And actually, this cheeseburger right here, it's also really good.
Is it really good?
Yeah. What else you got there?
Margarita.
How's margarita?
It's really good.
So basically what we're saying is this food and drinks are really good.
Yeah. Really good. Oh boy. This is going to be a fun, short cruise because we got a drink package. Apparently we got chocolates and wine, champagne, Prosecco. Oh boy, put that drink package to work. Thank you, Norwegian. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is dope. Don't you?
If you need assistance booking your next cruise, feel free to reach out to us at parkersonthego16@gmail.com and we can help you book your next cruise adventure.
Watch this video right here.